This video is about working the tip and using very close up lens to let you see exactly what's happening, because I remember as a youngster I would always want to watch my teacher, and it's very hard to get this close. As you can see, I'm defining and cleaning up the tip. You can slow this down or rewind it or whatever you want to do. But this is right in the beginning when you just start working on the reed after the tip is cut. And you can see I'm pulling the cane out. It takes a sharp knife and a steady hand to be able to do this. It doesn't take me long to make reeds, of course. It will take you much longer, but you can see what a professional. Now this side is completely undone, and I am starting from right in the beginning. Normally you should measure and put a mark exactly where you want the hump, and you did that in one of the other videos at 68 millimeters for the middle of the hump. I've done it so often I don't really measure anymore, but you can see how I'm making the V or U shape or more of a V, and staying away from the center, but not getting too much of the hump to be too great. One of the key problems that youngsters and beginning reed makers, they make such a great difference between the hump and the tip. In other words, it looks like the Grand Canyon, and that's when you get that horrible chirping and squeaking the reed makes. And see what I'm doing, I'm making sure the hump is not too big, so I'm going just behind it, not in the center. I'm staying away from the center of the tip, but I'm working the entire tip right now. I'm staying away from the center and give it a little bit of cane in the center of the tip, and that gives some darkness and also some stability. Your reed knife needs to be very sharp as you do all this. A very sharp reed knife is very important. You may need to sharpen it more than once as you are making these reeds. Now I'm working the final last half millimeter. Remember, this tip is going to be clipped, so it's not it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to look perfect on the very fine part of the tip. It shouldn't look perfect. It needs to. You're going to be cutting it, so it's not a problem. And then I flipped it over. I believe I did, and I'm making the V shape or the half moon shape on the other side, doing the same thing. It's very imperative that you have two balanced reeds, one on each side, to cause to have much freedom in playing. When they're imbalanced, when you have more cane on one side, or if it's higher or lower than the other, then that's when you have some resistance. It's just not going to play so well. So try to make it the same on both sides. I realize that's hard to do, but that's the way it is. To make good reeds, you need to make sure to fill a basket with reed shavings, and when you have that basket filled, do it again, and maybe you're going to get started good at it. All right, I'm still working and bringing this tip down further and further as we go to get it little by little. Don't work too fast. Don't think you have to finish the reed in one sitting. I do, but you don't have to. And you can come back and take a look at it. Now I'm going to clip the tip, clip that bad part off straight down, and see what it looks like, and crow it a bit. There's in the light you can see a little bit of what it looks like. It's a little, you can see the back. It's a little difficult to do the light, but you get an idea.